has been in a funk. Truth be told, I believe it's because, I'll get into that in a second. As you guys saw, I went to Washington last week. Such a fun time. I do feel like I wasn't able to fully be in the moment because I'm in such a funk. So today I am focusing on things that make me happy. I am starting with an apple crisp matcha at Starbucks. And listen, I'm not a Starbucks girl, but I wanted to try their apple crisp and I wanted to do something that made me happy. And I made it with coconut milk. Oh my god. Ooh. I already drank this. It's so small, and the fact that this is $8 Starbucks, you wonder why your PR isn't going so well right now. Headphones. Those of you who have not been to Echo Trail, it's open sunrise to sunset. I think it's a 3-mile hike total. Could be wrong about that, but it's all uphill. You go down and you go up there, and we're pretty much making our way to that. Not actually that, but like, you'll see. So there are restrooms, and then there's also water. Fill up on your water. Okay, so we're on Echo Trail. You can see the elevation gets pretty high at the summit. And how long is it? Echo. Oh, it's only 1.2 miles. Whoopsie. There's a lot of rails and stairs and climbing. I'll show you here. Rails, stairs, climbing. This is what Camelback looks like. And then you get to the top. Now, I'm gonna put my phone away just because I wanna relax and, you know, chill out, listen to some music. This is where I like to hang out on my own and usually manifest things. Like, I've been coming up here for 10 years. No. Oh my god. 10 years. Holy shit. Yeah, whenever I come up here, I kind of just think about the things that are going on in my life, what I'm grateful for, or what I want to work on. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not only up here for that, but usually when I'm up here, it's in a space where, like today, or like these last 2 weeks, it's where I just want to be alone for a second. I want to look over the view, the scenery. I want to think about things. That's usually where this leads me when I'm in a mental space like that. And I love it because it's usually not very busy at all either. Today, I'm probably not going to go to the top because the number one thing today is doing something that makes you happy. This makes me happy right here. I don't need to go to the top right now to feel like accomplished. I feel very accomplished right here. I'm gonna chill here for a second, but ew, I'm so sorry, that was disgusting. I took those out because I'm gonna tell you guys what's going on in my head. I've noticed I've been in a little bit of a funk. I've already talked about this and I've been very blunt with you guys as well. Even though I'm sharing a lot of my life, I also don't want to come off like Debbie Downer or, oh, there's always something wrong with her. So I do just want to get this out and be done and then move on with my day. But I also want you guys to know where I'm at mentally, and that even though things on social media may seem fine or they look fine, it's not always that way. 2 weeks ago, I posted a vlog, and this vlog was talking about a little bit more in depth of my childhood and how I was treated in a certain way, and how that dipped into my relationship of 6 years and how we then broke up, and who I was in that time frame up until who I am right now. And when we broke up, he ended up getting engaged maybe 4 to 6 months after. I can't remember exactly the timeline, but I know it was very, very fast. So I'm talking about this all in the vlog, and at the time I had a feeling in my gut that I wasn't ready to share this yet, but I had already told myself that's what I was gonna do. I'm gonna share it, and I put it out. Keep in mind, this is 2 weeks ago. So 2 weeks ago on a Friday, I send it out. Immediately I just start feeling really depressed, and I think it's because I wasn't ready to talk about it. You know, you're with someone for 6 years, and to have them get engaged very quickly after you break up, it just felt like he had been like kind of taken away from me, and it felt as though I never got my own closure. Maybe he got his, and that's why he was able to move forward, but I'm seeing now how much that has affected me, and I don't think I was willing to look at it. And so I took down that video because I'm just not there yet. I'm not ready to have that out there. And I talked more in depth about it, but for those of you that saw it, you saw it. And for those of you that didn't, just know that I'm not ready to have that out there. I'm not ready to really talk about it yet. And you know, after posting that video 2 weeks ago, I started to feel just not very good, and I didn't know where it was coming from. I had an idea that that's what it was coming from, but it's like, girl, it's been 4 years, like, move on. What do you mean? Things get stuck, and until you address them properly, they're gonna stay in there. So I think that was me unknowingly addressing it and unknowingly addressing the hurt. Now I'm finally like feeling it again. I'm not running from it anymore. I'm not dating anybody. I'm really sitting with it and addressing it because I didn't realize how much it was taking a toll on me. Whew. Okay, so when I left last week to go to Washington, I was under the impression that I just was needing time alone. And yeah, that is true. I did need some time alone, but after coming back and realizing that I wasn't in the moment, I was not there. My physical self was there, but my mental self was like somewhere else. I look back at photos and videos and it's like I wasn't there. I was disassociating so hard, tried to figure out what is going on. And that's eventually, especially after going to therapy, that's what it came down to. I'll say it again, I didn't realize how much I was harboring until it came up again, until I started talking about it, and it sent me into a complete, not spiral, but like spiral. I remember when I broke up with him, I was so depressed. I would just stare at the ceiling. I couldn't move. I felt like I was paralyzed. I noticed that feeling was coming back again. And this is how I'm noticing. I haven't dealt with the emotions yet, so we're dealing with them now. Again, this is the guy that I dated for 6 years, from the age of 21 to 28, I think. I'm bad at math, but it was in there somewhere. February of 2021 is when we last saw each other. I understand that he was ready to move on faster than I was. I felt like I didn't have enough closure. That's that. I'm gonna keep going in circles if I keep talking. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. And that's why I've been in such a mood. And I also haven't been posting much on social media because I can't fake my feelings. I can't fake and come on there like, hi, well, yeah. I'm usually very bubbly and happy, but you know, when things happen like this, I just shut down. That is what is happening. That is why that video has been taken down. I just wasn't comfortable. But you know what? In hindsight, I am glad that I talked about it. I am glad that I opened up that can of worms, because it really forced me to fight some demons that I didn't realize had such a hold on me. Silver lining. With that said, I'm going to sit here and meditate just for a little bit, just kind of get back on track. And then I have some fun things that I want to do today. I will say, after crying just now, after letting that out, I do feel better now, thank God. So I'm feeling better. Skincare is very important, because the proper skincare does give you the proper results. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but I ended up getting cheek filler and lip filler and under eye filler and all this stuff. I think that was a year ago, and it's because I went in to get my lip filler like completely redone. I have a lot of stories on that. I had a up lip job. This is what it looked like. It was horrendous. Lessons have to be learned in life, and that was one of my lessons. Looked into it, started to go to a place over in Scottsdale. It's called why is it slipping my mind? Aesthetic IQ Clinic. We did an entire dissolver on my lip. We got everything taken out completely. I had no filler in my lip at that point, and we just did an analyzation of my entire face. As you can see in this photo here, my skin is very textured, and I have very dark under eyes, which I'm gonna actually go get a treatment here soon. Maybe a facial, or maybe a little bit of filler again. Either way, whatever. So you see the before here. You can see the texture. You can see the under eyes. You can see that my skin was a little bit, I had more wrinkle. What she did is she went through, she analyzed what she would do to me, and I loved what she was gonna do to me, so I said do it. And I got cheek filler here, under eye filler right here. Just did a little bit of the lip filler. As you can see, I was a little bit scarred from the last time. No thank you. We're going back to a more natural but still like a kissable lip. That was the main goal. And then the reason she did cheek filler is to, if I push down on it, it gives you those jowls, right? Like that. As I'm getting older, and this is for everybody, your skin elasticity diminishes, which then causes your skin to move, and gravity pulls it down. The natural fat pads were diminishing. Everything was diminishing, so I started to droop a little bit. Cheek filler, put it in right here, and it just brings it up a little bit. It's really nice, actually. Botox, lip filler, under eye filler. Okay, so what I'm getting back to with skincare. Your skincare matters, because this was before, and then this is after. So this is after I switched over to the skincare I use now, which is Skin Medica. These are like my two favorite products by them. The difference here, you can see, yes, I got injectables, but you can tell by my actual skin texture. Overall, my skin quality is a lot better because of the product that I switched over and started using. So I've been using this new product for a year, and I love it. So if you guys are ever curious about what's worth it and what's not when it comes to spending your money, to me personally, I would say finding a good skincare routine is going to help you insanely in the long run. But we're getting ready now to go check out, oh dude, we're going to the Wake and Bakery. We did it a little opposite. I'm actually gonna get the candles first because I'm kind of on a tight timeline. I have therapy tonight at 4. You know why. So I'm on a little bit of a tight timeline and I need to get these candles. Also, my glasses broke today. That's so sad. No! I was gonna try and glue them back together. There they are, right there. All right, so this is the store that we're putting them into. We're here now. I was gonna drop them off at home, but I got the okay to bring them in. So this is the mercantile. This is over in Scottsdale. And this is where my candles will now be. If you guys want to see them in person, smell them in person, you'll see these candles here. This candle here. Postcards. And then the imagery. And they're gonna be set over here. Right here. Yay! And again, this is at the Mercantile. It's over in Scottsdale, Old Town. It's on Brown and First. I don't think I really told you what this candle was. This is a manifestation candle. This is the smaller version. I usually have the bigger one that I show, which is the white one. If you guys are curious in the little ones, I took one of these home because I want to light it. And it's a manifestation candle. The reason I made these in particular, I feel like scent is a huge proponent to memory. Not only memories, but also triggers, if that makes sense. So when you smell something, you remember something, right? For me, I wanted this candle to represent every time you light it, every time you smell it, it's that chance to just remember you love yourself, you're working on your self-love, your self-confidence, so much so that eventually you will find yourself in a place where you feel starstruck when you look in the mirror. Like when you see yourself and you catch a glimpse of yourself, you're gonna be like, damn, all that work I did, all that manifesting, all of that self-love, all of that confidence I've built, I never realized I can be this version of myself. You know, scent, again, this is a good trigger just to remind you to love yourself. So that is Starstruck. That's what it's all about. And if you guys want to check it out, smell it, see it, you know, see if it's something that you like, it is over at the Mercantile in Scottsdale. It's at this location right here. And then they have a new location coming up and I don't know when, but it'll be at the new location too. Now, the moment we've all been waiting for, let's go get some baked goods. We're on Mill Avenue. Also, that's a really good hike if you guys ever want to do that at sunset. A Mountain. And the Wake and Bakery is around. Oh, I see it. Ah! Here it is. Hi. Good, how are you?
Fantastic for summer.
This is so cool. So they have drinks, a whole list of drinks. They can infuse it with CBD or THC. And there's all that over there. They have teas, coffees, and then here they have infused treats. And then, or these are uninfused, and then these are infused. They got these too. Oh my gosh. Oh my God, there's so many of them. Pre-rolls here. And you guys know I've been in my, cannabis era right now. It helps a lot with my anxiety. And I just have day-to-day anxiety to the point where it just gets a little out of control. This is something I've really been dabbling in. I always have, much more lately. I've been noticing that it really calms me down and allows me to be in the moment, whereas usually I'm not in the moment at all, as you guys can tell, like through potentially other vlogs or even last week's vlog. Like my brain just is the way it is, and I'm working on it through therapy and through other things, but this is also something that I do to help. I ordered a few different things. This is the turmeric ginger. It's a chai. What is it? I'm so sorry. You said it like 5 times. A tea sum.
It has mango in it.
Mango. This is to die for. I've been craving a tea all day, so this is like perfect. I didn't get anything in it right now because I'd have to go to therapy, okay? Don't want to show up like that. But when you guys come here, they have these little things right here that tell you how much is in it to like differentiate your drink from someone else's drink and just to make sure that you guys know what drink is yours. So as you can see, I got nothing in it. And this is Samoa and it tastes so good. Yeah. So this place is really cool. Highly recommend. They have all these drinks here. Oh, they have a little like seating area too. It's very chill in here. I will show you guys what I got in the car though, because I gotta head out to therapy right now. Let's see what we got. This is edible number 1. This is strawberries and cream, and as you can see, it says EMS, which means eat me slow, because it's 100 milligrams. That's a lot. And honestly, whenever I take an edible, I take maybe a 5 or a 10. I usually don't go above that. This is going to be eaten extremely slowly. Next one, we have this beautiful, if I can get it, look at this. Oh, do you see that? I don't want to ruin it, but it's a pudding. Well, let's see right here. This is an Oreo pudding cupcake with 13.6 milligrams in the entire thing. The reason I got this is because I can most likely eat all of this in one setting and not be scared. If I'm eating these, give me a nibble and I'm gone. I'm not even, like, honestly, I'm gonna probably give that one to a friend. I'm not even kidding you. So that's why I got this for myself. And I also got 2 little baby ones here. They're mini cheesecakes. Look just like this. Cute. I also got these to show you guys how many different options that they have. So that's mainly why I got a variety of different ones. That's why I also got 2 drinks. So they have teas, they have coffees, lemonades. They kept trying to sell me on the lemonade, but I'm not much of a lemonade drinker. This is located over in Tempe. Wait, did I outfit repeat this morning? Yes, I did. You know why? Because I'm not gonna go and do laundry 5 times per week, okay? If I went hiking and then I'm gonna go to the gym in sweaty clothes, I'm gonna get sweaty anyway, I'm just gonna do that. I am, however, leaving to Omaha tomorrow, so I have to go return this skirt at Target, which I'm here right now. I need to get a sponge, a new under eye sponge. I usually go get them at Sephora, but then I realized I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Let's get a makeup sponge here. Oh, I couldn't return it because I forgot my receipt. But while we're here, let's do a little bit of window shopping. This is the original skirt that I got, but I got it in a medium and I needed a small because Target runs a little large. Ooh, I'm gonna see if they'll exchange it for me. What do we think of this shirt? It has this little thing right here. It's like a turtleneck looking thing. Makeup sponges. All right, let's see here. So I don't know much about makeup sponges. I don't know why they're different shapes. Like this one has, I don't know, a snowman shape. This one has like a lipstick shape. I always go for like the more oval ones, but I think I'm gonna go for this one because I usually do it under my eyes right here. And it just makes sense. Do my own rosemary hair water now that I make, but if you guys want to do rosemary hair oil, they have it here. This is what I was using for a while. I just do it on my roots like twice a week, and my hair was beautiful. So this is the good brand. I didn't know they had it at Target. I always got it on Amazon, but now that I know, that's huge. That's massive. I'm not gonna use that. These are interesting. There's so many beauty products, but I gotta be honest, I stick to what I know unless I need to change it, and I'm good. They did let me exchange the skirt. Should we try it on? You know what I think it is? I think once I got my BBL, which yes, I got a BBL, and I have an entire series about it actually on my vlogs if you guys wanna watch that. Because I got the BBL, I feel like things now don't fit right. Like it's tight on my butt, but it's not. It's still pretty big. But you know what? I don't think I could even exchange it if I wanted to because she kind of did like a, don't tell anybody, but yeah, just like flip it out if you want. I will make it work though. I think it's very cute. I am learning a lot about myself in therapy, which is why I started going again. I transparently stopped going for a few months because I felt like I was in a good headspace. And again, after talking about what I talked about a few weeks ago, what I said at the beginning of this vlog, it just brought me back to a headspace that I had buried. And that's why I decided to start going back to therapy again. So this is my 3rd therapy session within 2 weeks because of where I'm at mentally. What we did this last time was EMDR. We do that a lot usually. We get to the root of the cause of what's happening. So why do I feel this way? Why is this triggering me? And then we do EMDR, which usually we put on headphones, but this last time we did little buzzers in each hand, and it just goes back and forth as you're thinking about it. What it does is it helps to release all of that energy that you're holding, to then let go of it. So yes, you're understanding what happened was real, but you're also understanding that it's not happening right now. You are able to then understand your emotion and let it go. You're allowed to give yourself grace and feel, but you're also able to then be like, okay, I've been here before. I know what this is. I know this isn't me right now. I know that I'm okay right now. I can put this down. I can let it go. That is what we are currently working on. Understanding that yes, these emotions that I'm feeling are extremely valid. However, they're not happening right now. And I know it's way easier said than done. Way easier said than done. But that is how I've been able to grow to where I am now because of therapy through the EMDR. Therapy was good. I don't really have much details on it just because I don't want to open up about it too much yet. I'm just not there. After therapy though, I did go over to my friend's house. We made some dinner together, which by the way, I'm gonna eat really quick because I am so hungry. I worked out. I went to Target. I have not eaten. And I have leftovers from last night. We made little burgers from Hungry Root. Have you guys ever had Hungry Root? It's really good. So we made these little bison burgers. They're delicious. I thought about doing Hungry Root actually, but I like shopping. Like I like the physical aspect of going to the store and looking around and buying things. But lately I've been kind of struggling with my recipes. I feel like I've done so many recipes. And I know recipes are endless, but for some reason I'm having a block and I don't know what to make. I've been like kind of making the same shit, but I don't want to get back into that habit either because then I get bored of my food and then I go out to eat all the time. And that's exactly what happened last time. I started to cook a lot, and yes, I was cooking the same thing every single day, every day. And that's why I got bored. And in turn, I started to go out to eat all the time. So I started to notice that was becoming a thing again. And here's something else I'm noticing. For as much work as I'm doing, including therapy, and this goes into all aspects of life, if I don't catch myself slipping back into bad habits, I will slip back into them. I have to continuously work to be the version of myself that I want. And when I start to notice that I'm slipping back, I don't take it anymore as like a, you did bad. Now I take it as, no, you're learning. You are only human. You're not perfect. You know, you might slip into a bad habit, but as long as you recognize it, you're okay. Me slipping into the bad habit of going out to eat all the time, all over again, that's something I want to cut, mainly because for my health, it's just not as healthy. Also for my budget. I am trying to buy a house and I know exactly where I want to buy the house, and the house is actually on the market right now in the area that I want. And it's not that exact house, it's just the area. There's like 3 houses on the market right now that are in my price range, but I don't feel ready enough yet to go out and buy it. I really want to start budgeting. So that's another reason I don't want to go out to eat all the time, is I really want to budget for my future. Whereas if you just like eat out all the time, listen, I went over my budget a few days ago. The amount of money I spend on food is not okay. I could be using that towards a down payment on a house. We are budgeting. We're budgeting. We're in therapy. We're hanging out with friends. So yeah, back to that story. We made some bison burgers and then afterward got the wake and bake treat from last night. It was the Oreo one, 13.5 milligrams of THC. We split it in half. I didn't even eat my entire half because I was a little nervous. But as we were eating it and talking, almost 2 hours had gone by, and her and I both are like, I don't really feel anything, but I'm tired now. So I'm gonna go home. I came home, got ready for bed. Oh my God. It must have hit me in the middle of the night because I woke up to use the restroom. I was stumbling into walls, like hitting shit. I was not like mentally there. And I do that. Like I wake up and use the restroom almost nightly. So this is not new for me. For me to then get up and be hitting walls, that was new for me. I really think that the Wake and Bakery, it hit later. But I am excited to try some of the other treats. I am looking at them right now. So if you guys go to Wake and Bakery, just note, yes, it works. It might take a little longer to hit. I am leaving for Omaha, Nebraska. My brother lives out there. I'm the oldest. So I have 2 brothers. One of them is 25. The other one, I believe, I'm really bad at math, I believe is 24 or 23. I want to say 23. My brother in Omaha, Nebraska is the 25-year-old. He was in the military and he is now married. So they have a house out in Omaha, which my sister and I have not been to. So we're going to go visit him this weekend. We're going to do some like holiday activities, Halloween. I think we have pumpkin patches planned. a hike possibly. I asked him what else we had planned, but I kind of forgot. That will be happening this weekend, and I do plan to vlog the whole trip. So if you guys are curious about anything to do in Omaha, or you have any suggestions, restaurants, things like that, totally comment below because I'm all about it. You guys will get to hang out with us in Omaha. For those that are new here, my name is Andrea Blake. I live in Arizona. I'm sharing my life in Arizona. I do also have social media. My social media is Southwest Sampler. Here I talk mostly about activities in Arizona, getaways, day trips, where to stay, resorts, where to eat, literally anything and everything to do in the Southwest. Also my personal life. However, I talk about way more personal things here. So whatever you're seeing here is my diary that I'm pretty much just opening up to you. Yeah. If you're new here, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like this video, subscribe. I also have a join feature, which is right down here, so you guys can join the channel. That helps to go towards little experiences such as buying coffee or showing the Waken Bakery. All of those funds go to little things like that so that I can continue to show you guys all the different things to do in Arizona, the Southwest, travels. So if you want to join my channel, you are more than welcome to join. Thank you guys for watching. As always, I will see you next week.